Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Jessica Jones Show. Today I am bringing on a good friend of mine. He's from South Africa. He is here in school, but also a sound engineer. So he has a lot of great things to bring to the table out here in Los Angeles. And I just want to interview him and see, what is his thoughts of Los Angeles? What does he think about it? As well as we're all in this quarantine together. And that's why I have my handy dandy hand sanitizer. So when he comes on, we'll have him use this baby right here. First of all, I'm going to use it first. So I'm already prepared before he gets here. But yes, so I'm going to bring on my dear friend. Even though he's new, we got a lot of things to talk about, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love it. So without further ado, we want to welcome Vidal. Woo! All right. So since tell us a little bit about yourself. Let everybody know at home. Who you are. He's from South Africa. You got here when?
So I've had two stints in America for extended periods of time. But the most recent one, I came in August.
Okay.
Yeah, last year. Oh,
Okay.
I'm capping. I came in June. Yeah, I came in June.
And what does capping mean?
Lying.
Okay.
Yeah, but September for Cali. Yeah, that's how long I've been here for.
Okay. So he's been here since September. We met back in December. And tell me a little bit about how getting used to life in Los Angeles has been since you've been here. He's coming from a whole different continent, Africa, Wakanda.
I'm so
dead. I'm sorry about that. Anybody from the motherland, I'm with it, But coming from South Africa, being here now, how is it a culture shock, from what you envisioned? So what did they show back in South Africa compared to when you came here and you were like, oh shit, this is like not what I expected? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real honest, right?
Please, for the people.
The amount of white people I was too shook.
Why?
Yo, we're the majority in Africa. So
Right.
So I'm used to seeing a lot of black faces as soon as I open the door, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of black faces. And
Right.
I opened it and I was like, oh. That's what it was. And plus I was staying in Pittsburgh at the time, but now I'm used to it though,
Right.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot of white people in LA now. If you go to Atlanta, if
LA's
you're
pretty mixed, I think.
What?
It's pretty mixed. There's a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of Asians, a lot of Asian people.
In LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Asian
It's a melting pot. But yes, how has it been for you in this quarantine though so far?
Quarantine, man. Quarantine, like, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Right.
Like, I've been bored, I'm not gonna lie, but for the most part, I've just been working, my music and all that.
Yeah.
Other people's music as well.
I'm trying to make music with this guy.
Yeah.
And he was like, you ain't got enough going on. You need to take
That's
your
not what I
black
said.
ass
She's
to the drawing
capping.
board.
No.
Yeah, we was in this studio and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something new. I played the violin for 10 years.
So why didn't you bring the violin into the
Because
studio?
somebody stole it in college. It's a long story. I don't want to bring it up, but it's been brought up. But
Was that a dick appointment? Then they took your violin?
no way. Oh, too hot for TV? Like, damn. No, I was moving out, and it was stolen on the way down, and the rest was history. But in turn, I became a professional dancer, and my career took off in that sense. So
It all worked out in the end.
it all worked out.
Shout out to the nigga that took the violin.
No shout out to the nigga that took the violin. But whoever you are, you had it. It was worth $3,000. I would appreciate it at this point in time with what we're going through. That $3,000 would really help me so much, so I appreciate it. Thanks. So while being in this quarantine, you have been bored, but you still have been creating, obviously.
Yeah.
But tell me something. What about your quarantine bae? Do you have a bae? We've been talking about that. Me and Deanna. What's up, girl? Hey. Right. My roommate, as well as co-star, guest star. She came on the first episode to talk about some things. But you don't have a bae yet? What's going on? What's your dating life like?
I'm recently coming out of a breakup. So they know quarantine bae for me, I need my space for me,
Right.
So I can think about things and like the stuff that I want to do in the future.
Right.
So if I'm consistently with someone else of the other sex, there's not much time to be thinking about that and working at the same time.
Right.
That doesn't work.
So you find women to be a distraction?
Not that they're a distraction. It's more that I'm not in the headspace to accommodate a partner at this moment in time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But not even like a little side piece.
Nah, that's also maintenance. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta maintain that side piece.
What is...
You gotta maintain that. Unless you're gonna hit me up. Unless you're gonna hit me up like, hey, I want some dick. Come through. And then I'll be like, all right, cool, come through. Then the things happen. And then it's like, bye. I don't know.
That's a side piece.
Yeah, but that people don't want that. And I understand why. It's very empty. So can't knock it.
Oh my God. So people don't want side pieces. I thought that's all everybody wanted at the
Yo,
side.
people don't have side. Everyone says they have side pieces, but it's more than just a side piece. Gotta, first chill a bit, drink some wine a bit. You gotta, touch some toes a little bit.
You massage feet?
I don't massage feet.
Really?
Actually, I can, but that's if I actually want to do that.
So you pick and choose. You like to do, you like Eddie Murphy from Boomerang. You make all the women take their shoes off and like study them bitches like, nah, I'm not gonna touch your feet. But that bitch got some nice ass feet. I'm gonna touch those. Is that you? Are you that type of guy?
Nah, I check the booty. That's what tells me. Now I'm playing.
You're not playing, y'all. He's
I'm
dead
playing.
ass. You not. But tell me a little bit about it. Like, what do you think about the women out here with all the plastic surgery and everything that women have in the Los Angeles County compared to women that's from South Africa? How is it different? And do you approve of it? You know what I'm saying? Because some men are like, it's good, whatever. If it makes her happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy. But like, what do you think about the LA women? Because that's like a staple for everyone,
I haven't noticed too many overly voluptuous women.
How did you not notice? You seen no fake movies?
Yo, I've seen one. There was one I was in Walmart and it was a Hispanic woman, right? She was kind of old, so I was like, man, you have time to like,
Hell yeah, if she got that money, why not?
Yeah,
Fill that booty up. She old.
That shit was sagging, man, to the floor, and the Botox on the face was crazy. But if she feels satisfied within herself,
Then you're good.
I'm good.
But would you date someone like that? Like Kim Kardashian, for one.
I'm dating Kim Kardashian.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Kylie. So you're okay with their plastic surgery?
Because it's attractive. If it's aesthetically pleasing, aesthetically appealing.
Then you're with it.
I'm
So
with
you
it.
don't mind plastic surgery like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
It's like makeup.
Really?
It's just like makeup.
So have you dated anyone who had plastic surgery before?
No, I have not.
Have you touched a fake ass or fake titties before?
As long as it's bouncing, it don't mean nothing to me. Like that. As long as it's bouncing, it don't mean nothing to me. It all feels the same. I mean, there's a slight difference probably with the silicone and all that, but
You don't care?
hey, my eyes are happy, my dick is happy. You heard that here first.
Oh my! You heard it here first. This is top news.
Yep.
This is a top story. You report this live. What the hell? So you don't care about plastic surgery? Period.
I care
What if
more.
you decide to have babies and her whole face and her whole body, like not saying right now, but eventually, and you end up with a woman who got a lot of plastic surgery, you don't get a little scared about that stuff?
What happens in age though?
Like I'm talking about when you I'm not saying you're trying to get married now, but eventually when you get married and you've been dating somebody who's got like a lot of plastic surgery over their face or titties or ass, you know what I mean? You have kids with her, then you don't. Do men ever get a little afraid? Like, okay, is my kids gonna look like how my woman looked back in the day before she got prettified?
That's a real question.
Yeah, because she could have been like one of the most unattractive females out here. It's all about the eye of the beholder. But still, you know what I'm saying? Because there are people who are unattractive and they still manage to get married and live happily ever after. So it's totally up to what you see, But for you, You don't ever get worried about that, or you just like, you know what, she's a side piece. I'm having a good time. But are you going to marry a woman who has a lot of plastic surgery?
I'm gonna tell you this. That's my kid's problem. That's my kid's problem. That ain't my stories. That's not my story, Dad. They can deal with that as they're growing up. I'm happy with my wife and my queen. I'm gonna treat her as such. She's providing for me what I need.
This guy is keeping it all the way real.
Yeah, so, that's their problem. That's not my shit.
Oh my God. So can you tell me another thing? And I want to go back a little bit when we were talking about first impressions.
Okay.
So when I met him back in December, I threw a game night party, and he's still mad at me because I still have his Jenga. But you know, at these type of tough times, I can't give you the games back, bro. Like I need the Jenga, man. When I have 2 to 3 people over, you know, that's the most important game right now. I'll give it back eventually, but not right now. But when you came to my house and you first met me, what was your first impression?
Oh, I just thought you were about a lot of white people, like, especially white men. That I was just like, yeah, I can see it in your eyes. You know, you like yourself some white man. And I wasn't wrong. That's the funny part. I was right.
What was it about me that you felt like was like, I love white men?
It's just your demeanor, man.
Really?
It was just your demeanor. Everything about it. I was just like.
Deanna, don't you be laughing back there? Did she say something? She never thought that, you guys.
No, Jessica's just versatile.
Right. Thank you. Boop. That's so cool. But you thought I only dated white guys at the time.
Not that you only dated white guys at the time, but I could damn sure see it in your eyes that has been a saga in your life.
Not a saga.
Definitely. Because that's what yeah.
I'm not going to lie. My first boyfriend in high school was a skateboarder.
Look at that.
And, you know, Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy, it really played an important role in my soul. But I did date a lot of white guys in high school. It was a mixture between white guys or mixed guys or black guys who had more of a Pharrell type of vibe to them. I felt like I need some water. My throat is dry as fuck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Damn, water down the set. So, you thought I dated white guys. That was my saga.
I thought I knew.
Okay, whatever. Damn, I thought I knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so he knew. Whatever. I used to. Now I'm mostly and only date black men. If you like to know. I had watched Denzel Washington go on stage with his wife and his kids, and it was like the most beautiful thing with him and Pauletta and they but they were just chocolate. And I was like, this is the type of family that I want. Like, I don't want my child, or I don't want like, oh, I have a child with curly hair and like mixed with green eyes. Like, I'm like, my child is black as fuck. And my son is chocolate and my daughter is chocolate, and I'm gonna instill the fuck out of them, like with all the stuff and the necessities that they need, because there's too many times when you hear black girls in America who do not appreciate, you know, who they are. So look out for my own programs for the black community. Don't keep playing with that. So we did have some things in common, and that's why when I first met him, I was like, oh, this guy is cool as fuck. Now, at first, I didn't think he was that cool because he was fucking up. We had a whole game planned, and the brother was fucking the game up. But you know what? After the game was over and things
making that game lit.
Whatever. After shit settled down, and we went into the kitchen and everybody's in there, then we really had like a cool vibe. And we were talking about the same conspiracy theories. Now, I'm not going to go into all of them, but we both had some same situations talking about the government, just a bunch of other shit. But spirituality,
energies.
Right. And so that's why I was like, yo, this guy is cool as shit. Like, at first I was like, I didn't have a good first impression of you, because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You can't even play a simple game? Like, you fucking up. But then after a while, I was like, okay, yeah, he is, you know, fresh off the boat. Sorry, but he didn't understand. He didn't understand a lot of things, you know, certain lingos and stuff. This guy didn't really get. So I understood that after a while, but I did dig the vibes. But we do have some similarities. His mom is a chemical engineer and my dad's a civil engineer. And so I guess a partial part of it being like, oh, well, she's kind of got this white vibe. It's not, well, white vibe to
It's
me
privilege.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it's just we're now exposed to the exact same resources that white people are exposed to.
Right.
So,
but what do you call me?
man, you just bougie. That's the word I use. The bougie.
No,
It's bougie.
you did not call
You're
me.
like, when we come here and there's a party, it's gonna be sophisticated and classy. There's no trashy things happening in my house. If you want trashy things to happen,
You can do it at your house.
That's what she says. I'm just like, come on now.
I don't like no trashy stuff. You know what I mean? If we're gonna do this, like, do it right.
That's the memories, man. The trashy stuff. When something is happening in that corner, and then another crazy thing is happening in that corner, and then in the bedroom there's some madness happening. Then outside,
In the bedroom.
it's just madness. And you're just there at the party, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
But
I like that. What the fuck?
that's
I
because
like
you
that.
watching too much TV. Like, what
That's
you?
not TV. That's the shit that was happening back in Cape Town. Cause like I was studying at the University of Cape Town, and shit can get crazy. I was saying like the parties and stuff in LA. That shit just looks trashy as fuck, and I'm here to experience it. Right?
And he's here for it. So, ladies, you heard it.
Yes.
He is here for the trash.
All of it. It's not only exclusively.
He don't want no
means-
classy woman, y'all. If you trashy and ready, button it up.
I'm so dead.
Come, come see your boy.
I
He's
even
a-
need to defend myself. I'm used to a lot of classy women. That's all that I'm actually used to.
Okay, so you're like, I'm bored with it.
I have very high standards. Not that I'm bored.
He's a Virgo, so you know Virgos be having high standards, y'all.
I just like to be entertained in my day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You entertain me. I
I
don't
was
TV or
in
YouTube.
a formal setting
Okay,
studying chemical engineering, right?
right.
It's a very formal environment, suit and tie. Everything is very professional.
And you were sick of it.
Because that wasn't who I am.
Right.
I like things to be casual. So that's
Right.
why I'm here and being a sound engineer
why
now,
I'm here.
right? And
Everybody.
studying sound engineering now.
Right.
It's casual and it's
Right.
fun. And I feel fulfilled doing what
That's
I'm doing
beautiful.
now. Yeah.
To be fulfilled, you know, we're all here for that, and I think that's a reason why. Not think, I know that's why we're all here. Is because we're all artists, you know, and I feel way more fulfilled and way more vibrant being in Los Angeles than I did working a 9-to-5, and I used to work at Howard IT department, and just being myself, dancing professionally, acting, having my podcast. This is so much fun, and so much fun that I think it's we gotta wrap this. Yeah, thank you for coming on, Vidal, and
You're most welcome.
well, thank you for giving us the real, and thank you, Deanna, for being recording and doing the damn thing. And thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe, share, comment, like, all that great shit. Tell your mom, your brother, your friends, everyone. Tune in, and I'll be back with you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Jessica Jones Show.